Guys, welcome to Maths with Esomnofu. In this tutorial, we'll propose the solution for this value of x in this Maths Olympiad problem. We are expected to find the value of x in 4 power x plus 1 minus 4 power x minus 1 is equals to 40. First, the question still reads 4 power x plus 1 minus 4 power x minus 1 is equals to 40. Observe one thing, that we have 4 plus x plus 1 as the power and we have x minus 1. So we'll find a way to make the powers to be uniform. I can now take, you know that when I do x plus 1 minus 2, this particular value still gives me x plus 1. Okay? When I do x minus 1 plus 2, all this still give me x plus 1 because minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1. So nothing changed. I will now use this particular number to serve as the power. So I can now write it as 4 power x minus 1 plus 2 minus 4 power x minus 1 is equals to 40. I can take this as a bracket. You can see that the powers are uniform. Remember, in the laws of exponent, I can actually break this down because when we have a to the power of mn is the same thing as a to the power of m times a to the power of n. Okay, so I can now apply it in the first one. So I can write it as 4 power x minus 1 times 4 power 2, because when you multiply in the same base, you add the powers. Then minus 4 power x minus 1 is equal to 40. Okay? Then since we have this is 4 power x minus 1, this is 4 power x minus 1, I can factorize it out. If I factor it out, I have 4 power x minus 1. I'm left with 4 squared, which is 4 squared. Then if I factor out 4 power x minus 1, I will be left with 1, and that's equals to 40. Okay, then the next thing I have to do is to simplify the terms in the bracket. 4 squared is 16. So I have 4 power x minus 1 into 16 minus 1 is equals to 40. 16 minus 1 is 15. So I have 4 power x minus 1 into 15 is equal to 40. So the next thing we do is to divide through by 15 and divide through by 15. If I divide through by 15, I will now have 4 power x minus 1 to be equal to, if I divide by 5, I have 3. If I divide by 5, I have 8. So I have it as 8 over 5. So for me to find the value of x, you can see that 8 over 3, you can see that both of the numbers cannot be expressed in common base. So we take the logarithm. So we take the logarithm of both sides. Log of 4 power x minus 1 is equal to log of 8 over 3. If I take the logarithm, you can now see that logarithm allows us to multiply the power to the log. So this gives me x minus 1 log 4 is equal to log 8 over 3. Okay? Now you can now see one thing. Since I'm trying to find the value of x, so I can divide through by log 4 and divide through by log 4. If I divide through by log 4, I'll be having x minus 1 to be equal to log 8 over 3 divided by log 4. When you are dividing in logarithm, like log, when you have log a over b in logarithm, is the same thing as log a minus log b. Okay, if you apply it to the numerator, we'll be having something like log 8 minus log 3 divided by log 4. Okay, so let's split the fraction now. Let's split the fractions. We have x minus 1 is equal to log 8 over log 4 is minus log 3 over log 4. Okay, on getting this now, you can now see that we can write 2. For 8 can be seen as 2 times 2 times 2. That's 2 power 3. Okay, that's 2 power 3. So we'll put it there. So we'll have it as log 2 power 3 divided by log 4 can be seen as 2 times 2, which is 2 squared, right? So we'll put it there, 2 squared minus log 3 over log 2 squared. Okay, that's for 4. And that will be, the log allows us to multiply the number to the log. So we have 3 log 2 over 2 log 2 minus log 3 over log 2 over 2 log 2. So that log 2 will cancel out log 2. We are having x minus 1 is equals to 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2, factoring out the half, log 3 over log 2. Okay, so on getting this now, we have 1 here. So when minus 1 crosses the equality sign, it becomes plus. So x is equals to 1 plus 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2 log 3 over log 2. Okay, so when you add 1 to this, you can now see that x is equals to, this is over 1, common LCM 2. 1 divides 2 is 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2 divided is 1 times 3 is 3. Then minus 1 over log 3 over log 2. Okay, on getting this, you can see that 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 over 2 minus 1 over 2 log 3 over log 2. So the next thing we do is to use change of base to simplify the logarithm side. So we have it as 5 over 2 minus 1 over 2. In the same base, we have it as log of base 2 of 3. Okay, and that's the answer. You can further simplify it in the most simplest form to say that x is equal to, since they have the denominator of 2, you have it as 2. 2 divided is 5 minus log of base 2 of 3. And that's the simple value for x. I want to know if you get the answer right. If you get it right, let me know in the comment section. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.